Welcome to the first in a series of writing exercises for applicants and students delivered by the Creative Writing course team, which is part of the University of Worcester's Department of English, Media and Culture. My name's Jack McGowan and I'm the course leader for Creative Writing. Each of these sessions has been designed to give applicants a taster of the sort of writing exercises you may experience during a typical class. Current students may also view these sessions and use them as writing prompts for independent study. This session introduces show don't tell, a common piece of advice writers may hear. The phrase show don't tell was thought to have been coined by Russian playwright Anton Chekhov in a letter to his brother. Don't tell me the moon is shining. Show me the glint of light on broken glass. It's a helpful suggestion and a good rule of thumb, though it can be taken too literally. It's helpful to think about Chekhov's advice in terms of how much work you are doing for your reader, and how much work you're letting them do for themselves. Sometimes the best writing allows us to make some guesses or connect the dots, rather than just having the author tell us what they're trying to say. This makes us feel part of the experience and makes the story more immersive and engaging. Another way of thinking about show don't tell is through the American writer Ernest Hemingway's analogue of the iceberg. In the iceberg theory, Hemingway says that if a writer of prose knows enough of what they're writing about, they may omit or remove things that they know, and the reader, if the writer is writing truly enough, will have a feeling of those things as strongly as though the writer had stated them. The dignity of movement of an iceberg is due to only 1/8 of it being above water. So rather than letting your reader see the whole iceberg, what you're showing them is only the tip, but they can guess at what's beneath the water. Here's an example. When we think of our favourite grandma, there are lots of words we could use to describe her. These are all really great for telling our reader about the character that we're trying to write. But how could we show our reader that she's kind, sweet, and caring? Maybe we could describe what she's wearing, a bright pink fuzzy cardigan, a smile always on her face, or maybe what she's doing, singing in the garden, baking a fresh batch of our favourite biscuits. This lets our reader guess all the characteristics without us having to tell them. The list is a great writing exercise to help you sharpen up your skills at showing rather than telling. Much like the iceberg, it's simple on the surface, but the trick is to have hidden meaning buried beneath it. Write a list with a story behind it. The list doesn't have to be long. It should have about 5 to 10 things on it. But behind the things on the list, there should be a story that the reader can piece together. It could be a shopping list, a list of birthday present ideas, packing list for a vacation abroad, a list of clothes in a wardrobe, a list of guests at a party, or anything else you can think of that might help you to hide a story. For example, you might have a shopping list where the reader can guess that there might have been a nasty breakup involved, and the list maker is having to adjust to the end of the relationship. Or it could be a shopping list for a children's birthday party, with maybe one out-of-place addition that is hinting at how stressful the birthday party has been to organise. Remember, the trick is to show your reader the story without telling it to them directly. They should have enough information to connect the dots and be engaged by the story that emerges. Do feel free to experiment with the writing prompt, and if it takes you in a different direction, that's great. Studying creative writing at Worcester is all about widening your writing horizons and experiences, and trying out unfamiliar approaches. And as long as the exercises are productive for you and for your writing, that's the most important thing. Thanks for listening to this creative writing taster session exploring show don't tell. If you've already applied to study creative writing at the University of Worcester, or if you're interested in applying, please do feel free to get in contact with us using the following email addresses. We're always happy to help.